With just one preseason game remaining, the Washington Commanders hit the practice field today, but that wasn't always the plan.
No, the Commanders, they were originally scheduled for just a walkthrough, but late yesterday, head coach Dan Quinn said, you know what? Let's turn this into a full practice.
Perhaps he saw what was happening on Saturday and said, look, we need to regroup here.
That's the worst.
Our Melissa Kim is live in Ashburn. We're with more. Melissa, I mean, did the team come here and find out that this was changing when they arrived too?
Well, yeah, you guys kind of hit it on the nose there. DQ telling us today that he didn't really love what he saw on the field in Detroit on Saturday. One area he's particularly paying close attention to is the offensive line. And he told us about them. That wasn't us, and that bothered him.
We put in a lot of work in, and that wasn't on display. And that's not what we've been practicing.
I don't think, we really played to the standard of what we want to do. So I thought it was good to kind of get moving and have helmets on and have some live action.
The message from the head coach was loud and clear today. He did not see complimentary football against the Lions in Saturday's 17-13 loss, but the team responding to that adversity.
You take the message and you learn from it. That's the league that we're in, and you can get got on any day. It's about how you respond. It's how you take the lessons from watching the film, getting the coaching, and how you take those corrections.
Still some questions at center.
So that'd be one of the spots that I'm still digging in on and still looking between the three of them. We're still in the process of evaluating, what's the best way for us to go.
I play next to Nick, so I've experience with Nick, and then been playing next to Julian a lot this training camp, and I've gotten a couple reps with Matt, but like Matt shows a lot of potential. He has a good foundation.
But left tackle Brandon Coleman says this is what preseason is about.
Getting all those hiccups, all that small stuff out early now, that way we can protect them and be on our really in the season.
And there are some bright spots. DQ did give some shout outs to the O-line.
Sam Cosme has really had himself quite a camp. He and Connerly, I know Josh worked hard to get bigger and stronger, and so that had came from the offseason, but you still had to put all the work in that space.
I think it's the best shape I've been in my whole entire career.
All right, so what will DQ be looking for when it comes to the center position? Really good protection, he says, especially when it comes to blitzes from opposing defenses, which luckily for this O-line, they will see a lot of from the Ravens later this week. We're live in Ashburn tonight. I'm Melissa Kim, WUSA 9.